Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. I will never get nobody name up. They was like, they was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that at the, the fairness, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning and said, we know you gonna put them hairstyles. I said, I am. So I know because we got 130. I said I am. I'm gonna put it up there. Now one downvote is Liddell or Candace. I'm not messing with you.
Rocket, cold.
But look who they said that was Crockett. You got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
Attacking our whole national. So it ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest race. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black.
Stephen Miller ain't.
No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said to me. I said, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen, hey. Some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty of times. I laughing too, shit. But hey, it is what it is. But boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, are they trying to use stuff for content? I said, well, she gave it to me. But this what I had wanted to say. I was watching one guy. I was looking for his video, and he was talking about like in Chicago when they raided the hotel. And I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex. But and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides. But these was the ones that the Democrats had. Remember when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't. I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull.
What's up, family? As y'all can let me get my suit. As y'all can see, I got a sponsor this morning. It's hard getting oh my god, it's hard getting I'm hope y'all ain't hear all that. It's hard getting sponsorships in the morning. Make sure I ain't got nothing connected. Okay. So Mickey's roll call today, and it's from the lovely Felicia Martinez coming from New Jersey. You heard? Mickey's roll call is sponsored by the woman in Florida who shot and killed the mother through the door for suing her kids for defamation of character. She don't sit down and do her time. Diabolical. Lord have mercy. Thank you for that, Felicia. Thank you. Wowzer. What's up, Yogi? What it do?
What it do from the 202. Thank you for having me for a little bit this morning,
Yeah, for
Otis.
a little bit. You came on through. She said for a little bit. I could steal it for like 30, 40 minutes.
30, 40 minutes, and I got to go back into the community. What's
She's
up,
in the
good people in
community.
the chat?
And you know it. Hold on. Let me say good morning. I gotta get to when they drop them dollars, Grace and peace with the super sticker. Thank you, beloved, for tapping in. What it do, Lena L? Grace and peace. Thank you again. Andre Holland, Bonnie Vanner, Tony Terry. I got your name right. Christian Jamerson, what it do? Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis. Shout out to my Gaddis clan, the lovely Carolyn Hendricks, Serthan Henderson. How y'all doing, LaWanda Terry? How you doing, beloved? The lovely Deborah Luna, Wanda Smith, Nakia Harris, Big Mama Gaddis, H. Spragg, what's up? Then we got Erica Gaddis, the lovely Beverly Biggs Levy, Concrete Jungle. You heard? All y'all tapping in. Deborah O'Neill, Allie Nicole Gaddis. But we got to talk about this money. Pop Gaddis. Got to talk about this money because I've been hearing some things been going on around here. It's called the money game.
all
How
day.
that money flowing? How that money flowing down in DC?
I mean, it's flowing. It might not be touching me and mine, but it's definitely flowing. What's happening over there in the neck of the woods of Flint? I heard y'all got plenty of money. I might have to come down there and get me a little
Do
bag.
Do we got plenty of money? I mean, you know, I keep hearing we do, but I ain't in with the right people. That's why I'm a little upset. I picked the wrong friends this time.
Well, maybe that's why we friends, because we picking the wrong friends, because we ain't
I
got
keep
the bag.
telling you.
Damn.
I can cry behind this little ordeal. And yeah, shout out to Stanley Wood. What's up, my fellow seventh warden? Hold on. Shout out to Marche Tarbert. Oh, okay. It was hey, please, when you do come back, things will be different. We can hopefully it be warmer. We can get out and make something happen. We got Helen Renee Gaddis in the building, Rocky Mountain, Rose Gaddis. You know what I just found out? Did you know about that? Our mayor, the mayor of Flint, gave out vouchers, but didn't have no place where the people can get their, to go pick up the food. But now the shutdown is over.
Wait, we're not talking about that 30,000 plan that we watched the last time you and I were on this thing together.
Yes.
How that make sense?
Hey, I don't know. And safe travels, you're right. Safe travels to the lovely. But I can tell you this: he didn't handle his business. But this. Hey, listen. Hey, you want to know this? What we got going on in maybe about 4 weeks. I just wanted to put it up here.
I'm listening and looking.
This is what we got going on. Hey, gotta give a shout out. It's coming up December 9th. I wonder if 810 gonna be able to come there. I will show up.
Have you?
I will show up.
I'm sure he's ready to receive you with open paws. I mean, arms.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, but listen, I'm willing to show up, y'all. Y'all know, hey, I know it's just gonna be another. Hey, listen, he be whoever his. I gotta give a shout out to his. I gotta give a shout out to his tech people, whoever be doing his videos and stuff. I'm not saying he got them from from out of California. He went out there to Hollywood, but we got some local people. I would let him put me a movie together because the display that he finna do gonna be powerful.
Do you have that video? I haven't seen it. I gotta live through Flint through y'all. So
what video you want? Nah, when he do his state of the city, I mean the city of the city, like he make his like the president do theirs. When they do. Yes.
I mean, y'all big time in Flint. So there go your money. Y'all had the money. It looks like.
What's up, the preacher son? I wish we did get that deal. Salty Chef, what it do? I'll put a crew together to put some work in. Gaddis brothers lost. I'm telling you, it'd be a full day of working. You think I wouldn't put the display he put together? Come on, peoples. What's up, Terry Nixon?
Well, according to this like button, you might have some people in here that might can help you with your quest. Only if they would hit it. That would be great.
Hit the like button. Them views don't never match the likes. I'm getting sick of it every morning. I'm like Trevor. I'm gonna hit the down one just cause y'all won't.
Don't hit the down button. Don't be that guy.
I never do nothing like that. I would never do nothing like that. But I was looking for it on Facebook. Though I had to put this picture up though when I seen the state of the city. Hey, listen. Hey. You can't get mad at him, though. I'm just saying, Miss Eunice, good morning. Thank you for tapping in, beloved. Hey, you can't get mad at him, though, man. Linda Chilton, thank you for tapping in. You can't get mad. I respect him. I respect what he doing, but damn, cut me in on the money, man.
That looked like one of those TD Jakes finest little backgrounds. That's official. I like it.
Man, if he ain't got his Canva crew together.
Put it on your calendar, folks. See how many lives you told him.
If you don't think he got his Canva crew together, listen, let me tell you something, man. This is AI. He probably got AI doing it. What's up, Raphael Bird? Thank you for tapping in. Dreamer and Eleanor Wicker, thank you for tapping in. meet freaks in the building. I never seen the mayor have the state of the city's food. Hey, listen,
I can't call it. Not
come
even
to
here
Flint.
in DC.
Hey, I'm trying. Every time I keep going back to the picture, I'm like, man, I know. I wonder what the price is going to do covers now. You know, to make flyers. If he cheap, he
Anything
probably.
through AI.
Hey, because if he cheap, what you think he paying this people? Lane in the building. Good morning, beloved. What you think he paying this people?
I don't know, but let me know. I might may have to make a shift in my.
Oh, you know how to do flyers?
I mean, you know, I
Oh,
don't
they
want
don't
to
like to
brag,
play
but
here. They don't like to play here.
Canva can work. I don't know. You know, my
Oh, they
man
don't like to play here.
money,
I can
so.
tell you that right now. I don't want to get your feelings upset. I don't want to get you mad. You come here, you've been and worked your hiney off, then you'll be looking back up like he'll sell you a dream with some words sounded like, hey, the bottom of the ocean, you can
That's the
find
real
pearls.
Death Row Records. It sound like I don't mind. I don't want no parts of that.
I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to
They
deal with that today.
I don't know. Neely and Crew might have that title.
It was just on Facebook. I got to go back. I seen it where they was just talking about the vouchers. I said, man, this dude here. But since, this dude here, he's diabolical, though, I'm going to tell you. I can't believe he tricked the whole. He really told people that he was going to feed them.
So was it because they didn't have it? Because, okay, all right, wait. I'm not the smartest person on the row. But what I heard is that they were going to have a voucher. And that was going to be linked to this particular church. And all the people need to do is go to this church to get the food. Now, what happened in between? Did they not get the food?
They still in their infant stage and working out a contract.
But he said the 8th. It's the 12th.
They working out. They didn't really have it all together.
So how do people eat?
Well, it's no more. What's the name?
Oh, right. We got sold down the road by the hateful 8. Right. Man.
They took it down. Hot damn it. I was looking for it. They took it off. I said, it says that it's not available no more. Hot damn it. That mayor seen that on Facebook when the lady was still talking about saying it was in the infant stage. Them sap suckers. He must knew I was going to talk about it this morning. About the voucher program. Boy,
well,
I know.
Does that mean that people are there any people in the chat that can verify whether or not they receive their SNAP benefits? Because I'm trying to make it make sense, and I might go crazy trying to do that. But what would be the reason not to make sure the people get fed if you can't confirm they got a means to feed themselves or their family?
Nah, well,
I might be asking for too much.
Yeah, they took it out. That content is no longer available. Do you see this now? I gotta put this up, family. I usually don't like to do stuff like this, but it is Flint. Do you see this right here, Yogi G? You might cry because I know I am. What's up, Michelle Smith, aka Ann? Shout out. Good morning to you and your husband. Loving me. I'm gonna love you back. You heard? Big Ann Gannis in the building. Let me see. It takes time to pull. Let me see. It takes time to pull off the crumb. Hey, you sure you ain't lying, bro? Hey, man.
But that was no time.
Kay Buford in the building. Good morning. See, Stanley Wood says, "Oh, good morning." Hey, listen, I'm just trying to figure out. So this right here is wicked. Did you see this right? But this just, hey, I'm not against y'all, because y'all know Mick can't do no time. But do you see this right here? Now this like it says Flint Council unites in demand for air quality testing in police department. Is that what the PD stand for? Because y'all know I'm not that highly educated. Am I reading that right? Can you see that, Yogi G?
I see a PD.
Do that stand for police department? Y'all help me out, man. And tell them again, Stanley, the views ain't matching them likes. I'm telling you, I know police, I got nothing but respect for y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, especially when y'all leave me alone. Y'all leave me alone. Y'all want, the PD, okay, it stands for police department. Words are hard this morning
the
for me.
MPD and police department.
See, y'all. I'm just saying, family. I'm just gonna tell you. I didn't know. I didn't want to get up here. Y'all was gonna critique me if I'd have thought it was as public, department or something. I didn't know. But police, okay, I see the picture. Damn, dude, the Flint police headquarters just look that terrible.
That looks like a dungeon.
Oh my God. Long history of locking people up down there, but nevertheless, let's move on.
Stay focused.
Yeah, I gotta stay focused, Yogi. Then okay, Flint City Council members want the air inside the headquarters of the Flint Police Department tested, saying officers deserve to know of any potential threats. I'm gonna pause it right there. Any potential threats? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Ain't no potential threats of bathing in that water. No potential threats when that water, but I get it. You gotta have the people that's gonna lock your ass up doing good. Okay, I'll keep going further. I'm not that great with words. So I'm gonna blow it up for y'all, family. I'm not that great. I'm trying.
You're doing fine. Keep going.
I'm trying. But they forgot. They had the buzz woman in the bottom. I'm hearing this mold. I remember it was mold in schools, but I get it. No problem.
Lady Wood just said there's a large mold issue.
I got to focus. Council members, this was just council members unanimously agreed on Wednesday, November 10th, for the city to do all things necessary to test for mold and other potential hazards in the building on 5th Street. Oh my God. I might need to leave this story alone. You know what I'm saying, Yogi G? It's like it's blowing my mind. But they don't care about. We got to keep the people that's gonna lock you up. Got to keep them doing good.
Good morning, Wences in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see her in there. How you doing, Wences? I was on the other page.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what she said. She came in to help me out. She said when they tested the mold in the clerk's office, they said it was good mold, not the bad mold. Can someone please explain what good mold is? I guess it just take longer to kill you. That's good mold. The bad mold might take you out a little quicker. That's just, I'm not a doctor, but on podcast, I'm a doctor. How you doing? The lovely Lanita Murray in the building. Shout out to my Gaddis clan. Can somebody break that down? Because I don't know. Like, when, she just
had a couple of thoughts. He started off in the chat by saying that there is a large mold issue in that building, particularly. And then he says some offices have fans going 24/7 in some offices because of damp carpets. That is crazy.
Have you listened? Oh my Lord! Remember, Jed cleaned up the jail because it was so nasty in there, and they still be locking people up in there. Lord. I mean, it is what it is. It's called the money game. Black and green. Is it black or green? I ain't been in there.
Black or green, either way, mold is mold, isn't it? I'm still waiting for the answer because right now y'all got me on Scooby Doo Mysteries of Flint. I'm just like,
oh my God. Hey. Welcome to a city that's not really real, but it is. I'm just saying, like, I don't even want to read no more. I don't want to read no more.
But you got to. You know, both the people here. You got to finish it out.
But we trying to keep it a united front.
This is uniting the people.
In the mystery. Not when I get to this next line. Okay, let me go right here. Let's go to the next paragraph. Take my glasses off before I start crying. Tanya, I still got love for you. I'm just reading it. This ain't Mickey doing this. Let me put the respect on your name. Councilwoman. It said Councilwoman Tanya Burns, Ward 6, proposed a directive after receiving complaints from the retired and active duty officers, and after a union official told him live, the Flint Journal, last week, that air quality has been a concern amongst the rank and file for years. Wow, rank and file for years. Okay, let's go back to this again. How bad has that water been here? I know you don't know. Can somebody in the chat please tell me how long we finna do this another had this, because it's coming up in April. A commemorance. That's what it's called now. I was, a commemorance of we still fighting for clean water. Can anybody tell me how long it's been? Because, my math is not that great, where they reported on it in 2014. and we're in 2025. So we're up on 11 years going to 12. I only graduated from Flint Northern. My math ain't the best, but if y'all help me, I can get over. Reverend Tim West Gaddis, thank you for tapping in. Oh, okay, hold on. 11 years. Can y'all see? I keep telling y'all, 6 + 5 is what? 10. God damn it. I know what I know. Queen Anifa, how you doing, beloved? How you doing? Is this what we doing? Thank you for tapping in. I'm finna find it. Just got sent to me. We're gonna get out of that, but shout out. Damn, did it say oh my goodness. Let me see what the mayor has to say. I got to put up what the mayor says, and I'm finna move on. Says Mayor Shell Neely has told the Journal that he supports efforts to make sure things are safe for workers inside City Hall.
Oh, well, he
City Administrator Clyde Edwards said on Wednesday, Flint's aging municipal complex is very old with a lot of interesting problems. But hot damn. Go ahead, Yogi. I'm bad. I just had to read that from.
And when did this article come out? Today?
Yeah. Was it today? Did I get that today? Let me get it right. November 12th at 8 a.m. 2025.
Today?
I got it today. Oh,
yeah,
yes, it came out today. Let me get out of that one right there. Let me get over here.
About Hitman, in my personal opinion. No, nothing against, nothing for the people of Flint, but the people who run Flint might be hitmen. It sounds like they just trying to divvy out how they get rid of the population, because like you got mold, then your water, but you care about the mold for one building, but not the water for your entire city. You want to feed the people, but then you give them a piece of paper that ain't worth nothing.
Right.
It's a lot of factors happening here. And nobody going to jail.
No, ma'am. Why would they?
You can't go to jail because you'll get sucking in mold. So I guess you're serving your sentence in advance, huh? I don't know. Let me. I step back. My shirt say DC native, so let me stay over there.
Terrible. No, I mean, you know, I was looking at some stuff that came to me. I was trying to see. I don't, like I said, I'm not the type that you know about the different mold or whatever. I don't know. Only thing I can say, Lord have mercy. I love what was just sent to me, but I want to live. Let me see what Winter just said. She said, it might have been a man that might look like a little leprechaun that might have told me it wasn't nothing wrong with the Genesee County Administration building across the street now. Mold, as they said. You want to move across the street. Have y'all seen the city of Flint? It's diabolical. Good morning. So what you scared of, Sharisa Dumas? The only other Dumas besides Darnell that likes 810 and we like y'all back. Why you dip off? I was just looking for some, I got some stuff sent. When they can't pay them taxes, then it will be investigated. Top of the day, people. Raw and Uncut 2.0. You heard? Shantae, we got the Shy in the building. What you get nervous about? You in DC? Unless they got connections there to get your ass.
I don't know. Y'all said y'all may be coming down here to party with their man, not mine. But
And do.
So our mayor already, she like scooping up the homeless and bulldozers. So you got to walk light around here in DC. So that's why I stepped back for a minute. I was like, let me find my lane.
I got it. Hold on. I got it for you. It just came to me. What a blessing. What a blessing. What a blessing. That's all I can say. What a blessing. We found it. We got action. Let me put this up here for you. Let me show you what this fool done. I don't mean to call you a fool, Mayor. I will not. That was Yogi sitting over here messing with me and made me figure I was bigger than the program. And I just
had questions. That's all. You brought it to the people, and I had questions because I'm not. DCPS education make us ask a lot of questions.
Guess what we found? You ready for it?
I'm ready.
This the voucher. You see it?
I see it.
Emergency food vouchers distributed in Flint with nowhere to redeem them yet. Now you check this jack out. Check him out. He a gangster for this. I'll give him credit. Uh-oh. What the hell? No, I'm like, yeah. Hold on. I
In
think we got
Flint, Mayor
action.
Sheldon Neely.
I gotta bring it. Did I bring it? Can y'all hear it yet?
I heard it when you played it the first time.
Okay. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back.
Is proposing a local food voucher program to provide some
Can you
help.
hear it now?
He promised to start distributing the vouchers today using ARPA money to fund the effort. So far, though, the City Council has not approved the expenditure. Mid-Michigan Now's Andrea Flores tells us whether the city is issuing the vouchers.
Council President Liddell Lewis tells me the mayor's office has not presented anything for council to consider. So no, they have not approved the program, and the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan has confirmed there is no contract signed yet. However, the city is in fact issuing vouchers that right now can't be redeemed for food. Jebra Ward, public health manager for the city of Flint, tells me more than 700 people signed up and around 100 people picked up vouchers today. But how the program is being funded and where those vouchers can be redeemed is still under discussion.
We have identified 2 locations that the residents will be able to go to and redeem those vouchers.
So there's a completely separate location besides the food bank. What are those locations exactly?
I am not at liberty to give you those 2 locations because, again, we're still in the contract phase.
Ward says the city hopes to have answers soon.
The best that we can do, we're telling residents, if they call us by Thursday, Friday, we will be able to tell them where they can redeem the voucher.
Funding is also still unclear.
We have money that had been set aside from administration through, I believe, ARPA funds is one of the pots that they spoke of, but it's been money that's there to be able to provide this level of assistance to residents in need.
Perfect. So with that being ARPA funded, has City Council approved that funding?
I am not sure of that information. That was before I started, so I'm not sure.
In a previous statement, Council President Liddell Lewis said in part, quote, "It is important to note under the council-approved ARPA resolution, which transferred the funds to the general fund with a specific ARPA category, no ARPA dollars may be spent without council authorization. Residents can continue picking up vouchers this week and next. While the redeemable locations and funding sources are still unknown, Ward says the city already knows the plan and it is in place.
I will say we don't have to figure it out. It is figured out, but because we're in the contractual phase, we cannot release that right now.
To receive a voucher, you would need to show proof of Flint residency and either SNAP benefits or federal employment. For more information, we posted a link on our website, midmichigannow.com. As soon as we know where these vouchers can be used, we'll let you know. In the studio, Andrea Flores, Mid-Michigan Now.
I ain't trying to laugh for nothing. I ain't trying to laugh.
I had to go get my handy dandy notebook, okay? Because that shit was, excuse me, it's early in the morning. My apologies for the Christians.
Yeah. You know we're a Disney network.
I had to go
I'm
get my
just messing
handy
with you.
dandy
Do your
notebook.
thing.
No, I legit, you saw me get up, like I had to go get my handy dandy notebook because I was like, wait a minute, I need to start drawing some dots. So let me just put on the table for the chat and for you what I think I heard. Okay, you ready? All right.
Come on with it.
So what I think I heard is that Liddell is the ox for Neely. Because Liddell the one who said, this plan can't stand because you didn't check in with the big balls, the council. That's what I thought I heard. What I also found interesting is that they said 700 people signed up, but 800 people picked up vouchers. That's bad math. Y'all got a problem with math here in Flint. So that math was a little off for me.
No, just 5 and 6 is 10, but go ahead.
Word, I'm with you. And then they say they got 2 locations that they could feed people, but they can't tell the people where these locations are because she's not authorized to tell the people where they can go cash in these vouchers. That's as far as I got. What's the chat today?
Well, we got Raphael, but it's crazy that they are fumbling the ball with those vouchers. I'll give you another one. Why give out the vouchers without having locations in place? Because they're still in the infant stage of what, them contracts. I'm just telling you.
I got my notebook, y'all.
Alan, diabolical on every level. Those vouchers are equivalent to the US dollar, no value.
I'm trying to say.
You're fired.
Okay, so I'm not going crazy.
How you give out vouchers you can't use? Boy,
now here's the other question, right? For my handy dandy notebook. All right, okay. My handy dandy notebook, I wrote a note. what happened to the preacher and his wife that said that they was going to be distributing funds? Where they go? Did they disappear? Do we need to
back? They got to go back to the drawing board. You know, he nearly probably punching the air. The government is back open. He probably mad at the Democrats right now. You heard? He might be mad at him, in my humble opinion. Tony Terry, what it do? That's what I'm asking last week when you played the video of press conference. Does council have to approve it? What's up, my good brother Mark?
Casket Ready up there with her finest linebacker again. So she was part of that. My apologies. I'm just descriptive like that. No, listen, I got a big back too, Candace. So like this is just me recognizing my people, my tribe. Okay.
They're poking the bear. If you say, did you see it didn't come through council, but what they forgot to say, the mayor got a 75,000 spinach threshold where he don't have to come to council.
So first of all, I think y'all should work on filing a missing persons report for that preacher and his wife that was in that press conference, because they might not be safe. But find time to remember everything coming from the Neely administration is a con. Con. Can't read. Here's a voucher. Gotcha. Yeah.
And this another one. Liddell was his enforcer. So she came with them DC politics. She was his forcer. She was his pit bull. Oh, come on.
No, you said DC. No, we do not. The great city of DC, for all this tragedy, and we do not claim that kind of evil. We got our own happening here.
But that's where she got her game from, was down in DC. Now, she wasn't here. She got the game from DC. Now, she might have been born here.
Prince George.
You're right. Yeah,
thank you.
Prince George. But they don't want to claim her. What I can say is Prince George, at the rate she's going, the mayor's going to send her back to y'all. I'm telling you. I
saw Winston in the chat. I saw Winston try to say that in the chat, but once again, she'll be going to PG, and they got a lot of stuff going on right now, so she might be running right back to Flint, and she try to bring all that back to PG. So I don't think she should take that transition.
But they loaned her up here, from what I heard, allegedly.
She might do better for Texas. She might be better suited for Texas or Florida. I don't know. Maybe we can make a poll of it. Where can y'all ship Liddell that's not anywhere close to where I'm at?
Lorna, good morning. Hey, listen, I feel, Alan, this is what Alan said. What about the 700 ARPA applications Mays was working on for them home repairs? Well, basically, they're willing vouchers at, like Winter said, that top shelf at the top, top. And
it probably got ran into this number that's in my handy dandy notebook. That's what that went. And if the 700 is representative of the 700 that signed up for them vouchers that they ain't got right now, and right there is bad math. There we go.
Listen, I heard, but you don't want the people to know. But can you imagine? She had to come out there and explain this to the news. Yeah, because Liddell question it. That's not a good look.
Why he ain't make the announcement? Why Neely ain't get out there and make the announcement? He held us up for that time he was telling us the plan. Now he can't scoop it up and say, "Hey man, we dropped the ball." That's crazy work. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you. At least you know.
Well, Tony Terry said they don't want her down in Florida neither. Well, it's 50. How many states? 50 states, right? Right now, Liddell, you probably got 47 other states that will take you. I know Michigan is tired of you, especially Flint, and it looked like the Maryland area is tired of you. And I can't say all of Florida is, but Tony Terry, I will kind of go with what he say. I don't want to ask my other Floridian, Lumi. You already know what he feel about you, so I'm just going. And I know my New Orleans family don't want you. I mean, my bad New Orleans family. I know my Mississippi family don't want you.
Raphael Bird got some thoughts too, Mick.
Let me see what Crystal Monique, thank you for tapping in. Mama Quill, good morning. Let me see what Raphael said. Man, them folks in Texas and Florida will run her. She better go to hell where she can run with the devil, and that's a major fact. She keep playing with Neely. But you know what? you know what though, Yogi? She the one has said though. Honestly, she said you round down. So that's that DC. I mean, that's coming in from Maryland. I'm just saying
Sure.
that's that PG.
Sure.
That's that Prince George.
Thank you.
I'm just saying because that's why I started rounding down. That's why I said 5 and 6 is 10. You know, because I'm going with
Flint math.
What
Judy math. So Judy was your math teacher, is what you're saying?
She could have been. That's probably why I passed. She said just throw him out there. I believe the voucher will be used at the North Flint Food Market because when is the grand opening? Today.
I'm gonna add my handy dandy notebook, B. Marie, and see if we can't get some answers to that. When
New Jersey don't want her now. Damn.
Can't
send her to New Jersey. Can't send her to New Jersey. We was working on it.
Somebody in the chat let us know when can Liddell go. We want to make sure she get a nice home. We don't want to just
Texas don't want her.
Damn.
We running out of states.
Maybe she could shop around in the Hateful Eights territory. You know, the 8 Dems that signed off on us not having, you know, United Medicaid, like us having medical support. Maybe she can find her way somewhere in the Hateful Eight space. I think Liddell, try the Hateful Eight space.
I'm telling you, we can send her to. You don't want to send her to. I'm telling you, she haven't tried DC. Why not send her to DC?
Nah, man.
Come on now, man.
Listen. In DC, we already got to take on Trump and his cronies. Then we got a rabid ass mayor that's up here that's treating us like we just trash pieces. Then we got council that's whamming us under blackface. We got enough problems. We don't need it.
Illinois don't want her. South Carolina don't want her.
Damn.
Lord, Liddell is standing up for the residents today, family.
Yeah, she doing a good deed.
She's standing up. She's challenging the mayor.
The least we can do is get her a box in the corner somewhere. Damn.
You got to stand behind her today. Liddell is fighting for y'all. Y'all want me to do a poll to see what state would want to take Liddell?
I want to see the poll happen.
What state should Liddell go to? I gotta live here with these people. Liddell.
You already done burnt that bridge. I don't know.
And
Y'all don't got enough cement, sticks, or rocks to build that bridge back up. So might as well roll with it. Felicia said just call for a poll. B. Marie. Oh, she went talking to us. My bad. Get out your conversation, B. Marie. Just send her to Bermuda Triangle and call it a day. You know, Sheila, you might be on to something. It is Christmas time, so you know we might got enough ribbon to send it over. It's Hale Estate, Felicia.
Okay, here we go.
It just might be. They say send her to Russia, Mick.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't think Liddell ready for that. Not that I got to have a heart for that, but don't send her to Alaska, Georgia, boy. They so nice. Some people, they got enough going on. They don't need nothing like that happening up there. I know they like mooses up there. Is it mooses? What's the plural for moose? I don't know. I got DCPS education, but if you want to put it in the chat and help me out, let me know. But whatever the plural for moose is, Alaska already got enough of them. We don't need to make no additions.
I'm trying to get it on. I'm trying to put this on my wood, man. Oh my goodness! I'm trying to. Oh, okay.
China currently is having an anti-immigrant protest, so I don't think they want any black people happening over there currently, Linda. So we might have to do a sneak attack drop off for that.
I gotta do it. I can't do it from my phone. I was finna try to do it from the phone. Do a what's name? I gotta go in the YouTube studio to do a what's name. I might do it tonight to see what we're gonna send her to. We're gonna let Winters take over that. Oh, thank you, Salty Chef and Georgia boy. We gonna take your phone away, man. Hey, Mississippi might take her. Dreamer said Mississippi. Raphael said they don't want her. That's cold blood. That's our sister.
She doing a good deed, man. You know, she fighting for her life.
Throw our sister away. But I'm just saying, though, because I did want to read some more of that article, though, because Liddell, they quoted her in this article, though.
It's more.
It said the city council president confirms the mayor administration has not presented a proposal to council for authorization.
I just turned my page so that
It
I can
said
get
the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan also confirmed there's no signed contract to participate in the program. I'm
Oh
just
my
saying, you know, I'm done.
gracious.
I'm done. But he might be sending that money over there to the new grocery store. That's the co-op that's black owned. They got $10 million from the Mott Foundation.
What was the name of the church that was at the initial press conference?
For a press conference.
The one where he talked about the process with the voucher and stuff that we was watching together.
I don't know. See, Winters, what church is that? See, I don't know the church.
Okay, I just want to know.
I don't know the church. I don't know the church. If I knew the church, I could tell you. Huh?
Real Berry said, Saucy Chef said, listen, we got enough in Canada, fam. So you can't go to Canada.
The Abyss. Okay. The Abyss. Is that the church? Am I saying that
right? No, brother Otis. That is where Liddell could go.
My bad. I didn't know y'all wanted to send her there. You know it's bad.
Christian Love. That's the name of the church. Christian Love.
Christian Love. Oh, that was up there with them. I don't know. Didn't they get their money? Because I see they didn't get St. Mark's their money. St. Mark's ain't get their money. Come on,
were they on the lineup? I know you guys have been talking about them so much.
Oh wow, yeah. What is the mayor gonna do about the apartments at Richard Manor? They heat off. They ain't got no heat. Even though it wasn't as cold as it was yesterday, it's a little more warmer. But what is they gonna do about the people they putting out at these? I hear the warming centers, but y'all know on my way leaving the gym, I gotta pass through downtown. You know, I see them people, they already got them out.
I'm trying to find this church.
You know what?
The Christian Love Faith Center on Flushing Road. That was
yeah. I don't know. I guess they weren't locked in with them. You know what I'm saying? But then they preparing meals anyway. So they preparing meals. I don't know what's gonna happen. The Yamps is back on. So by the way, if anybody help out 18, because we can't feed ourselves up here, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm still waiting on my little $2 check.
I'm just saying, but this like Flint. How much more stealing can you do? Mayor Neely, I'm mad that I didn't get with you, man. I should have picked your side. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I would have got my money and eventually would have left. Because I ain't going to lie. I might have got me. I said, does Christian Love have a 501c3? I don't know. You know, I'm not an investigative person.
Maybe the Shack.
I let Winters go figure that stuff out.
There you go.
Because I don't want it to come back on me like I was in their business.
Yeah, because we need Otis. Otis got to run the switchboard.
Because Winters not going to show up. Yogi not going to show up. Anna not going. I'm going to be the most consistent one. So you want to have Mr. Consistent here. What you do, you will come through. I'm saying you will come through. Believe me. Yes, clutch him right now. I'm just saying, but remember, the general manager is always right.
You are needed. But did you read Kobe Fatty's input?
Yes, I did. That's what I was going to say. Let me put it up because you've seen it before me. Have at it.
My apologies. The main place was allegedly the food bank, and make sense. The original message he gave said, "Bring canned goods when you come." You know,
he was telling people to bring canned goods. Hey,
it's one of those things where they be like, "Who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes?" Come on now.
Facts. Listen. They said the mayor's action should let First Ward resident know that they were playing in Eric May's face the entire time he was on council. Sheila. And that comes with a fact.
That's a hand clap. Where the hand clap thing at? I'll give it.
There it is right there. I'm trying to tell you. And you know more like Robert Kraft. We win over here, Georgia boy, you know, the Patriot way. Right now, I might got more the Detroit, you know, I'm like a Detroit GM. I'm a willing dealer. I'm willing and dealing right now. I'm willing and dealing. We trying to make it, man.
I don't know. We need to send out our street correspondent, Uncle Cole, on the job for this particular one. I think that he'll get the answers. Uncle Cole, where you at, man? We need you to
get them.
Yeah, I think Uncle Cole. For Uncle Cole. I would like to request.
Probably be out there. I'm not gonna say he'll probably, because he gonna probably pop up out there. Don't let me lie. Let me see where the problem is coming at. My fellow 7th Ward, and she said Richard Manor is in Candace Ward. Where is she at? She's running for state rep.
Didn't y'all just have a council meeting recently?
Yeah, she was there.
And none of this was discussed? Okay.
Mickey, check your underwear and see if you still got it. It's not. If not, they stole it.
Damn.
Wowzers.
They said Chicago had the real gangsters, but I think Flint is coming through.
Oh no, Flint, let me tell you something. This is, I mean, people can say, ask Jed. Flint is where you can come and get a case through on you for a peaceful protest.
And that's why you probably won't see this is how you'll see Yogi G.
And I ain't trying to mess up our interview from a man in Grand Blanc that's running for governor. I'm just going, Anthony, what's his name? He's finna go do a peaceful protest. I'm gonna say, let's see. I hope you don't get arrested down there. What's up, No Games? I hope you don't get arrested down there. This gonna tell a lot, but I do want to have you on the show. I'm not gonna lie to you, Anthony. I want to have you on there because he going out there. Can anybody send me that? Funny, but listen, this shit is. I mean, this stuff is real in Flint. Not in Flint, in Michigan. This is real. Can somebody please send me that about the peaceful protest? Because I see the words that he used because he was here. He came with Jed when we was all out there standing for Jed. Out there like, free Jed. I was there only to cover the people. But shout out to Jed and the Iron 18. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just telling you. But the good fella that's running for governor out of Grand Blanc, a Republican, he going down there. What's that city he going down to? He said he going down there to fight for Sharia law. So I'm not trying to be funny. I'm laughing because I don't want to start crying. But I'm gonna try to find it. I'm gonna try to find it. Can anybody send me that?
Man,
I don't want to be wrong because he came on 810. I'm only can be honest with you. He was down there. He was standing with Jed. That's how we ran into somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent it to me. Oh my goodness. Wow, what's my man name? I know RJ Cat, you know, he pop up when winters come in. That's my guy. He pop in when winters come on. I ain't mad because I've been watching a lot of y'all been trying to act shady to Otis, but it's cool.
It's all love, Otis, man. You know what I noticed though? And man, it's Woke Wednesday. Listen, we gotta make sure Otis get paid. He don't do this for the free ski. Y'all can't drop a little $2, a little $3 in the chat. $5 for real. You ain't gotta wait to $5 Friday to help get the man Otis paid. He works so hard for us, y'all, to bring you the news.
I do. Y'all, you know, over here, I'm getting called out left to right, and this how y'all gonna play Otis?
Not to mention, Otis might need a runaway fund. You know, like he need to stash so we can find a place for Otis to go. We talking about where Liddell gonna go. We might gotta find a place for old Otis to go.
You ain't lying. Because you know what they do? They be all right with Winters. Let me be honest. They be all right with Winters. You know who they have the hatred toward?
You, because you got too much mouth.
I dare to say, shit, have you heard her say what she want to say?
Oh, man.
Anthony Hudson. That's who I'm talking about. Anthony Hudson. What's up? Thank you, Queen Anifa. Anthony Hudson. Oh, I'm trying to find that article. Can y'all send me the article? He said he's going down to Dearborn and do a peaceful protest. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anthony Hudson. Anthony, if you watching, can we get you back on the show? Because this election season going to be diabolical, and I plan on being in it. I'm going to do what I got to do. This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. When Hope Visa. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Thank you. And
that's hand claps, Nick. Hand claps.
Hey, Hope. Cause I can't make nothing when I'm on. You know, I need y'all right now. Hell, there's a lot of things going on. These people ain't acting right.
Especially when they're giving away Monopoly Land vouchers out there. People got
Hey, and giving away them checks when they find out they really wasn't real. It was just some
I'm just saying,
cardboard.
hey Neely, listen, I make a mean Canva voucher, boy. If you need some more to print out to add to that 800 y'all passed out, I might be for hire. My man not paying me, but if you paying the people,
I've been trying to get paid. I'm like, Neely, come on. I know election time coming up. I can't control where winter's going, but only thing I can tell you, you drop that change, we still gonna talk about you, but it might not be as bad. He's a good one. Y'all will see me over here. Let me see. I thought Democrats supported Trump in the 2024. They did, and they learning. This is what Sir Greg Anthony, don't go to Flint to do the show. Do it by video. Hey, Linderton, I love you back.
Listen, when I saw what's that? Okay, good people, making sure.
Hold on. Sheila just dropped that $20 super sticker. You heard? I love y'all that do that for me, you know, because I fought hard. Y'all don't know all the stuff off of LaWanna Terry, the lovely LaWanna Terry with that $5 super check. Thank you, Concrete Jungle. I'm coming. Y'all know I'm coming. Y'all make Otis want to just do right. I don't want to sell out, but I've been trying. They won't let me. Oh, damn, I do. My bad. I don't know how it got took off. My bad. Y'all comments supposed to been on the screen. That's bad on Otis. I don't know how I knocked. Everything been going bad. My camera had went out. I was thinking I was gonna have to buy a new camera. I'm like, that. Well, I mean, the little JP5, the one to sit up here. I got cameras, but I'm like, this wasn't working. I think it's a ghost up in here, family. I think it's a ghost up in here. I think it's a ghost.
It might be.
Hey, Dodger boy, you about to get us put out. He said, Neely giving out them vouchers like them damn publishing sweepstake checks, and ain't nobody winning.
Are they still giving them joints out?
He need to quit. I think they is. What's up, Connie, with the $6.99? Thank you, beloved.
Hey, Hope Beasley, that's my favorite song. That's my favorite song, Ball of Confusion by Temptation.
You ain't lying. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, this been like I'm enjoying today. Y'all don't understand. I was looking at all type of new things to do. It said, remember that song by the Temptations, Ball of Confusion. Well, folks, we live in it. Hey, Granny man. G in the building.
Sir Gregory said who your ghost is.
I don't know. Let me tell y'all, family. You see how you could hear it? I couldn't hear it. When I was playing it, I couldn't hear it. It was like this machine. Everything was going down. I had to unplug everything.
I ain't gonna say who said it, but somebody said the Liddell might be in that back room, so you might want to do a security sweep. I'm just saying.
I did, because when I took this, I did. Listen, when I be coming up here, I'll be doing this. I'll be like, oh my God, is this the day? That's how I be when I step in. I'll be like, I don't know who I'm going to probably have to scrap with when I come around this corner, because we didn't talk so much stuff. And I'll be seeing all the little ops. I used to be arguing. The lovely Deborah Luna with the $5 super chat. Man, I used to be arguing with people. So I'd be like, especially when that door, because you know how many times I had people knock on the door, they like act like they didn't know what we was doing, because you can hear us because the walls is thin.
Nice.
And I thought it was a barber shop. I said, you came all the way around here and thought this room was a barber shop. So I don't know if they've been running their little psyops game on us up here, but you know who the one they're going to try to catch? Oh, Otis. Teresa, good morning, beloved. So I'm like, man, like,
you ain't been nothing but kind to them people, Otis. They shouldn't be like that, man.
Oh, you don't know these jokers. These jokers that dog you out. That's why y'all don't know, man. Shout out to Tanya Barnes. I'm going to call her Tanya Barnes. Because when she be throwing them darts back at their ass, you know what I be doing? I be smiling when I be like, I call with, hey, Tanya getting their asses. Because I can't do it. The way she be digging back at them when they be getting in the mud. I'm like, well, she's going to get in the mud with them. So I'll be feeling like when she go back at them, it be, you know, it be joy to my eyes.
When the next time y'all got counsel, Mick, I got to put it in my handy dandy notebook so I can make sure I tune in.
Monday? Is it
next Monday?
Yeah, because we just had council this week, or the following week. I don't know. They like Congress here. They might go on vacation.
Stanley,
They
if you
the
see in the
faster
chat, let
left
me know.
stuff.
You got to confirm it. Winston's still Stanley. Because, Otis, he losing it. I need to know. I put it in my handy dandy notebook because
I be
I'm
trying.
locked in.
I be trying, and I'm telling you the truth. I be trying it. You don't be believing me.
That's
I'm
'cause you
telling you,
get your,
Otis be trying to figure it out.
but that's because you get your information from the trash can. I
I
need
sure do. I sure do.
99.9%.
Oh, here it go. Hot damn it. We found it. We
Uh-oh.
got action, family. We got action. I'm just telling them, be careful. And this from the Detroit News. This I got this source from. You heard? Do you see it?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go right to it. Don't worry. Oh shit.
Let me
That's what I usually mess up. Let me get it right. Shit. Y'all know I be trying to do the right thing. Y'all know old Otis get up here. This is blaming on my eyes.
Yeah, he needs.
Here it go. Hot damn. The Detroit News. Serving Michigan since 1873. You heard? Shout out to him. Hot damn. Republican candidate for governor plans march in Dearborn. Oh, I ain't finna pay for that. I can tell you that now. I am not paying for it. I'm gonna find a way to get through it. But it said Anthony Hudson, a Republican candidate to be next governor, who has publicly vowed to expose Dearborn for what it is, plans to hold a march in the city on November 18th. Hey, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Go do your thing. But can I get an interview, Anthony Hudson, with you after you do what you do? I want to bring you on because I want to know, because I had read the article earlier. I'm not going to lie to you. I got to read it on another way. I was able to read it.
For those who don't follow the calendar well, he's having a march on the Tuesday. That I had to look at it.
How you feel about that?
What, doing marches or
him going down there to do a march in Dearborn, because that's a heavily populated Muslim area. Yes. See, Ron Uncut. Dearborn is full of Arabic.
I think when you do things for the gram, you'll get what you're looking for. So, with that being said, and not knowing the full logistics of it, I'm just speaking out of pocket from being presented to this today.
I just got presented with it.
Sounds a little dangerous. I don't know.
Yes.
Sounds a little dangerous. Sounds like somebody might be rage baiting, as the young people call it.
Anthony's my friend.
Maybe not him. People got people that work with them, and they suggest certain things, and they be like, this would be good if you do this, and you be like, yeah, that might be good, until you find out it wasn't really a good idea to do. So I think, as a person on the outside looking in, I can't wait.
I mean, I want to see it, but I'm like, because you know what I'm saying? I met him in person. Like I said, when Jed got locked up, he was down there, and you see he's running for governor of Michigan. I don't, just because he's a Republican don't mean he throw the baby away with the bathwater. You know what I'm saying? He might be good for the state of Michigan. Who knows? What we got right now, I will hope he will be good for Flint. Fix the water. That's all I'm asking. But
the water or the jail?
I'll go with water. I will go with water. I mean, they've been going through it. So if the jail, how is the jail then that they hosting? They housing the people and how is them?
That's why I said it sounds like Flint is run by a hitman. Because like right now, it's just like literally pick your poison. You want to go by water? You want to go by air? You want to go by mode? At this point, you got choices. That's probably the only choices that nearly are giving y'all right now. Because everything else he got locked down. It's a small group.
You making a point there. Are you making a hell of a point? I mean, but what can you? I mean, but see, to me, it like last night, and I'm just picking back off of Winters because I had to when I stepped out. Well, I was going to say the wrong. Her and Marcia Tarver, when they was making a point, how do you pass things when people don't have their paper, all their stuff right? That's where, and they telling you we can't give you this information. That's why I think the people. But I get it. You have to do things, but I'm thinking like when people coming down there and like, I don't know, man. Like I said, a lot of stuff I seen, it was like, I wouldn't have passed it. We'd just be in a tug of war.
That's deep on that cut.
That happened. That happened.
I mean, you gotta bring me up to speed. I'm over here in the 202, so like, is that what's sponsoring this?
I don't know why that's doing that. From what I read, he said because he felt like they was trying to turn that area Dearborn into a Sharia law. That's what I read in the article.
And what does that mean exactly?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm just being, you know, and I do want to sit down. Hopefully, he come back on this. Oh, I told you the other day he wants his people in Flint. That's true, Mickey. Miss Gladys been saying that too. Hey, I'm just saying I just know this. Let me just be honest. And this is where I get it with people, but like if you have wherever you at in your area, what's the majority of them people? Not saying I don't think. Hey, Mark Hutchinson, I see what you're saying. Yes, Dearborn did go for Republican last election, and then they FO stage and F around and found out they were special. Hey, listen. Only thing, go ahead. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. You know, it's terrible.
I'm just wondering if by the end of the day they'll have an answer for the people. I'm hoping so because, like, even though allegedly, like, where's the confirmation that people are receiving these SNAP benefits, or they have received their SNAP benefits?
Well, some have got them out. You know, I see brother Pastor Gaddis said theirs came through. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say the wrong people.
Okay.
Look, I will say this, but when they talking about, but what do you see when you see Chinatown? When you see like these different cities with you know, the most of the community, what you think is gonna be? That's my only thing. Do you really think the Sharia law they can really implement that in that city, or is it just amongst how they people like they still have their kids? They send they school, they send their kids to. Is it wrong? Like when we saying doing the same stuff here in our community, you know how many different religions we have in the black family? Everybody not Christians.
Fact. Let me Sharia law. What is that?
Yeah, I'm just saying. But when I seen it, when I was reading it, I didn't understand it. I would love to sit down and have a conversation. What do they be meaning? I'm just saying when you coming in, it's like in their community, what they might believe is they wrong for. I'm just saying I can't see them. And maybe I'm just naive to it, you know what I'm saying? But I can't see them turning no whole like if because the community they built. I'm just looking at every other community. Okay, Sharia laws living by the Hadith and Quran.
Yeah, so according to Google, so go after Google, don't go after me. Sharia is Islamic law derived from the Quran and the Sunnah, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which governs many aspects of the Muslim's life, including religious practices, personal conduct, and social dealings. It includes guidance on prayer, fasting, marriage, divorce, and inheritance, and also covers criminal law, though its application and interpretation vary significantly by country and school of thought. That's a few things within that.
And I'm looking on the post too. It says, I ain't gonna say who the person name is. I don't want to put it out there, but I'm just reading it. And it says, I'm teaching right now in Dearborn Heights to wonderful students of many different cultures and religions. Guess what? No Sharia law here, but we do teach things like empathy, respect, compassion, and cooperation. Have a good day, everyone. See, that's where you can kind of get into some, you know what I'm saying, where people start thinking like, listen, Kobe Fatty, thank you for the $2 super chat. You heard what's going on Wednesday for sure. Now we just, me and Yogi was just having a conversation, and I titled today's show The Money Game. Because what's up, Common Sense? Thank you for tapping in. I'm just, let me see what Stephanie said. Isn't
Hold
one
it
of
right
the
now. I'll be right back.
Oh, go ahead. I got you. One of the big things they're complaining about is to call a prayer 5 times a day, annoying people in the city that don't care to hear it. Okay, I understand that. I'm trying to help out a family in Flint without heat. We need $840 for them and have raised $510. Can anyone help? It would be greatly appreciated. Stanley, put if you got a chat, man, put your cash app. I'll put it in here and see what we can put together, beloved, to help the family to get to that 330 what they would need. 330 with what they would need. Let me see. Sharia law. Let me see what Sheila Sharia is the sacred law of Islam functioning as a moral and religious guide for Muslims on how to live. I mean, don't everybody get to study their religion? I mean, we have them here. Like, I mean, I don't they usually they have the mosque they go to, or I want to be wrong, the temple they go to where they can go do their prayer because you might hear the bell ring, but that's just like any day outside. What it's affecting people. I just think anytime it's something different, if people not accustomed to, like, I thought you supposed to be able, we know this is a Christian country. I know that, but I'm just saying I mean, even in, I'm not going to fight on that hill.
I'm not on the hill either because I don't want no problems. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I live in the mecca of conglomerate of different peoples. So I'm just curious, like when people do actions like large protests or large marches, it's normally because something injustice happened. And so I'm just trying to figure out, like, is it because there was something that happened where people weren't allowed to operate in their religious beliefs? Mm-hmm. Or he's just making a point to say we here and we're going to do what we need to do to hold our people down. If you don't got the answer, that's fine. But I'm just, maybe the chat can help me.
I don't know. I'm just looking. Dearborn had one of the largest mosques in the United States. I get it. What's up, Lydia McNeely? I get it, but it's just like, to me, it goes back to the movies I be watching. When I see Gangs in New York, when you see the people coming in over the boats. See, to me, when they was coming in off the ships, to me, it's no different. Like, I don't think people understand that they show racism. It's all right. You'll want them to welcome in your country to practice what you want to practice. We even seen plenty of when America go to the other country. What's the first thing they bring with them?
Mercenary.
Their religion. Yeah, but they bring their religion.
Isn't that a mercenary?
What you think Red Cross saying? They coming in, we're going to give you this and we're going to give you the book. We're going to tell you Jesus. This is Jesus.
Yeah, so we can stop your savage ways.
Yeah, that we assume. Mm-hmm. That's why I like that movie Alexander. Because when they went and rushed in, when they did conquer, I forgot who. I can't think who they conquered.
Colin Farrell. You talking about the joint
Alexander, the movie. Colin Farrell was in there. Remember when they went in? What was that? Babylon? They went in.
The very first joint they did.
Yeah. Remember when remember his daddy got killed, so he wanted to fight the king, saying they sent mercenaries to kill his daddy. So remember when he went over there. When he went in, he was like, "These are savages." He said, "No, they were saying we." He said, "We call them savages." He said, "But really, we are the savages."
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, it's the same thing. Like, when I don't know, it just America got like a thing against. I don't know, man. To me, it just shows where the racism come in, but it come from the bottom. And I ain't saying it ain't from the top. Go ahead.
Otis, give me a chance, right? I told you so for those who don't know me, hi, my name is Josie G. I'm a college student currently, and I go for journalism and media strategies, which means I'm paying thousands of dollars to probably work on a plantation near you. So while I get this information, I'd like to share it with you for free. There's a wonderful documentary on HBO Max. If you have it, if not, go find a friend and y'all watch it together. It's called Eliminate All the Brutes. Or no, correction, Exterminate All the Brutes. And to Mickey's point, it teaches you how America has gone on this trajectory of destruction and colonization, not just in the lands that we call United States of America today, but also they kept it going in Europe and other spaces. So if you don't happen to understand why old Otis be so in an uproar, and you like me, you need a visual, check out Exterminate All the Brutes on HBO Max. They're not paying us, but you get paid in the end with knowledge if you watch that. Thanks.
Facts. That's for that, and that was one of Yogi's breakdowns. The lovely Juana Terry been a member for 8 months, and I had put up what's facts. It said Maria Carter all around the world, and this what is the adhan or call to prayer can be heard all over the city, and sometimes the calls are not synchronized. I get that, but That stuff that just happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I get it. I get it too. But what you gonna tell them to move? You know what I'm saying? I mean, but they should be able to practice their religion. I mean, it is what it is. This is what happened. You're gonna have to accept that. It's no different on Sundays when you be seeing the church, the churches. You hear the church, the bells be ringing, especially you going through downtown. I get it. I get it, but hey, listen, it is what it is. You got to take the bitter with the sweet.
I believe you, Sheila. It is so disheartening to see that everyone else can fight for their beliefs and their rights. However, Black Americans are not allowed to stand for our own rights. Man, anything to keep you down, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, it's cold-blooded. I just got something I'm trying to say. Okay. Oh, no, not that one. Let me get that one off. Let me go to this one. Here you go. I got it. We'll go with this one. This might be a better one.
Because Carter have you on the allegedly. Go ahead, Otis.
Okay, now I'm going to come back and look at it, what you said. At noon every day, I can hear church bells where I live. If Dearborn is okay with it, what business it is of yours? I mean, it's just, and here this one go. It says, TCD Dearborn News, November 8th, 12:46 p.m. Michigan Governor candidate Anthony Hudson is drawing attention after announcing plans for a march in Dearborn later this month, saying it will be a peaceful. Now you see that. Now that let you know he was down here with us when Jed was a peaceful. That this mayor didn't see that way. Peaceful demonstration to protest religious liberties while declaring that Sharia law will be banned. Hudson, who's running for governor in 2026, made the announcement on his verified X, formerly Twitter account on November 2nd, calling on all patriots to march in Dearborn on November 18th. This will be peaceful, Hudson wrote. You see that? That's twice show up. Peaceful. Your religious liberties will be protected. Freedom of religion will not be misconstructed to oppress Christ. Sharia law will be banned. The people of Michigan will be protected. Now, you see what it said. Now, this is where I get what you're saying, Anthony, but when you bring in your religious liberties will be protected, freedom of religion will not be misconstructed. Am I reading that right?
Am I hearing it right?
To oppress Christ.
Oppress Christ.
Oppress.
Hold on, let me go on mute for my reaction.
Go ahead. Oppress Christ. Sharia law will be banned. The people of Michigan will be protected. Okay. Let me keep going. This post has since gained more than 22,000 views, sparking both support and backlash online, with some calling it defense of Christian freedom and others condoning it as divisive, especially in a city known for its large Arab, American, and Muslim population. The Dearborn Police Department confirmed to TCD News that they are aware of Hudson's planned march. No additional details about permits or coordination have been released. Candidate for Michigan governor plans November 18th march in Dearborn to ban Sharia law. Okay, well then you see, I would see. It's just some of the. I don't really want to.
You start talking about taking away people's rights to just be who they are and operate in that without, like, how do you fight oppression with oppression?
That's what I was gonna say. It's like it's eerie. You know what I'm saying? I goes back to that movie. I see it just take me back to the movies when you be seeing like this is something that we're gonna fight for. It's a form of suppression and violation of rights to religion. This is where I kind of get off. Explain the difference between a Muslim call to prayer and church bells. Answer: there is none. We know what it is. What this is. That's where. Lord have mercy. It said facts, Yogi. That's why I love what Bro Elliott enlightened us on knowledge is. Knowledge is power. People.
Man, that's tough.
See, misconstructed. Oh, thank you, Miss Khan. You see how you got that C-O-N in there? Khan.
Have you on the con?
Khan. Misconstructed.
A
Thank
lot
you,
of
brother.
buzzwords in that article, though, Nick.
Huh?
A lot of buzzwords in that article.
Facts.
I can't help
Facts.
but hear how they prepping the people to add on to the hate and joining the hate. We gonna protect you. That means we're protecting for what? People's prayers, people's way of life.
See, like Lovely Lynch, I don't get this a while. These Muslims don't want to live in Muslim countries, but they flee to the United States to bring Sharia law. I don't think they bringing no Sharia law here.
Maybe I'm missing something. Has there been like a huge stick up where they just like everybody practice Sharia law, get out? Like that's what I'm looking for.
They
like
are
that
not
somebody
actually.
was held hostage because they didn't want to practice it. I'm so confused.
Said, have you been to the? Have you seen the police in Dearborn? They're all Arabs. They attack Christians left and right.
Wow. If that's what we're talking about, then I can start
Thank you for tapping in.
hearing calls. I'm looking for calls and reason. And I have yet to hear it, other than what was just alleged in the chat.
It says, once has the call to prayer been an issue? They have been doing it for years. What's the problem now? I don't know. Let me see what she's saying. Lovely. Is it fair that Arabs get separate themselves and circulate their dollars in their community, but the second the black and white Americans do this? Do you know blacks, they dollar only be in our community for an hour, less than an hour? We don't own nothing in our community. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We consumers. You know, I'm just saying, Lovely Lynch, we consumers. You know, I don't see ICE going after Arabs. Okay, Dreamer. Okay. Look at Dearborn City Council. I mean, we can look at Flint City Council. I mean, what is the majority makeup of Dearborn? I never seen that. I mean, I done rolled through it. Now, let me be honest. I never seen that in Dearborn because, you know, we done rolled through it. I done been down there. You know what? Now, you look how they... I have to see it. I haven't been pulled over by them. I'm just being honest with you. See... It's let me see step. Along with the most recent terrorist attack, they were Islamic and it took place in Dearborn. It said, you see, said the Arabs are brought in by the Democrats to replace you.
So I looked it up, right? And it said Dearborn, Michigan's ethnic makeup is diverse, but it is now the first Arab majority city in the U.S. with a significant population of Middle Eastern and North African descent. While census data shows that the largest single racial group is white, around 85 to 88%, other sources report that over 54% of the population is of Middle Eastern or North African ancestry, making that the majority ethnic group. The white population is primarily of European descent, with historically significant groups like German, Polish, Irish, and Italian, while the Arab American community is largely composed of people from Lebanon, Palestine, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. It says the Black or African American population in Dearborn is around 3 to 4%, and the Asian population is 2%. And those are Hispanic or multicultural background.
I mean, because they did it. Did they come the right way? If they came and built something for themselves, we can't be mad at that. You can't be mad if they took over. You know,
yeah,
you can't
that's
be
what it
mad.
sounds like to me, Maria Carter. I ain't even gonna hold you. I think, are we covering that on the 18th?
I might have to. I mean, you know, I listen from a distance. I would tap into somebody's feed. I'm not going down there because
you better ride down there for that one.
But see, what this is again is like that's what I'm saying. Like it was so many different phases in there. So, oh my goodness, this is not going to end good. I can tell you that. But listen, this is not going to end good. Hey, Mark Hutchinson, that's what I'm gonna put. I don't see nothing wrong with them helping their own, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what all communities should come up and help their own. The loans they are giving out in the SBA minority category are given to the Arabs to suppress and poison the black community. I mean, this is where Dearborn keeps their money. Good looking, Mark. Dearborn keeps their money in Dearborn. Flint gives it away willingly. They can't. They even got their own Congress person, Rashida Tlaib. Facts. Flint needs to study Dearborn. I see what you're saying.
I think if you listen to Brother Elliott, you'll hear the issues that we're having with the Flint leadership and our culturally, with why we seeing them so easily be able to give out money and why it's the difference between Dearborn and Flint. Outside looking at once again.
Yeah.
It's my street. These are my streets. So,
DC native.
Yeah.
With Sir Gregory. The mayor was after us, and you seen I did a dip off. So I dipped off. Now this is something different. This giving me vibes that listen, this giving me vibes that I don't like. I'm just being honest with you. It is a problem that it's majority Middle Eastern when we have several cities that is 90% white. You couldn't get a home in Frankenmuth if you wasn't German. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not finna be, and that's what I'm saying. You cannot be mad. Just like with Flint. Flint was at one time when they moved in. When we can keep you on this side, like Flint got a majority black council. Where the money go? Don't no money go north of the Flint River.
In the pockets. Who said that? Got ventriloquist in here.
But Lovely Lynch, but the Republicans could have been and came in and done something that they wanted to do. Something. This it's like a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm just saying, look, that hill right there for them getting the city and them taking over and they doing right for their city. Can you be mad at that? We're not gonna say about we not mad at the other resources that's coming through. That you know what? I'm not jumping off into that hate like that. I can just tell you, to me, that's hate, regardless how you want to spin it. And you can say it wasn't the issues when it was 90%. Look at Grand Blanc. Look at outside of Flint, Burton, Flushing. What is it a problem? That's what I don't get. You find, but I mean, but that, like you were saying, Yogi, some of that rhetoric in there, it takes me back to the when you seen when blacks wanted to go to the schools, you didn't want them to go to the school. So what do you want people to do?
And then let's not forget that that's the name of the game of living anywhere, any country, especially America. Like, find the land, bring your people on board, you build the city, you take it over, you move people out, people get mad, and then repeat the cycle. Rinse, recycle, repeat.
But Lovely Lynch, you're not being all the way factual. The Republicans can't come in from it because black people believe the white liberals are going to save them. It's diabolical.
That's a totally different conversation, right?
But that's not being totally honest, because when you had a Republican governor, look how he did the city of Flint. We keep acting like we don't see what's going on. You had the head of the Republican GOP of Genesee County. You know what he told Trevor? Flint a little too dark for us. This the type of stuff.
So egregious. It's just like that was like my instinct, like to hear something so egregious. It was like, damn.
And right. And here we go. Thank you. Is this what we're doing? You must understand, Burton and the townships around Flint grew during white flight from Flint. Yeah, when they said the ninjas can move in, you didn't have to just stay in the St. John's area. It's like people don't forget with Beecher. It wasn't till the tornado hit the blacks started moving out there.
I mean, to be honest, Cloud is kept. That's how DC became Chocolate City, white flight, and black people couldn't go nowhere, and so they took advantage of the white flight, and thus DC, the District of Columbia, nation's capital, became Chocolate City for Louisville, formerly Chocolate. Yeah, so I mean, it's historically it makes sense because it happens time and time again. It's not new. Just the players are new. But to start talking about just you want to come and oppress or protect people for Christianity, like how is that different than the religious wars that happened that got us in this predicament in the first place? It sounds very replicative of that. And to your point, the color of the person that's leading the jam also a little sketchy. But once again, I'll just note that in my handy dandy notebook. Scooby-Doo mysteries.
No, here go another one. They just built this from my fellow 7-4, and they just built a white-only community in Arkansas. No one blinked. No one blinked. And that's what I'm looking with B. Marie. Well, it looks like Neely makes sure his people got money, so public records that relative of Ed Taylor and board member attorney Trishelle, non-Flint resident council member Leon got his money. Hey, listen, he got to pay the people he got to pay. It said Dearborn needs to be more inclusive. Islam is not the only religion. I'm pretty sure when you ride up 75, you see the picture of Jesus. I'm just saying, like, is that being more inclusive? But I understand it's a Christian state. Y'all want to keep it Christian. I'm not mad on how it want to be done. But I'm just saying, I mean, and then as far as you saying Gretchen Whitmer, ain't she a dino? What they were saying, Democratic in name only? Isn't her father a Republican? So I like how they kind of throw them off. The same people that supported Gretchen were the same people that this I'm gonna put allegedly on there, but this one I gotta give a shout out to Dr. Weaver on this, the former mayor of Flint. When she said the Gretchen Whitmer team was the same people that Neely had. I mean, not Neely had, that Snyder had, the same people that was back. And come on. I mean, like, this what I don't get. So can't nobody come here? They got to follow up. I get it, but if you saying you can come in and practice your religion, are you mad because they came to Dearborn? They came there, and if they built something for themselves, are they wrong for remembering? I feel bad for blacks that we don't got our own schools opening them up, even though we send our kids to the public school system.
They just it just sounds like they're better organized. And that's not on them. That's on the community that's looking at the structure. And if you want to replicate it, do that. No hate. Unless it is causing you direct impact or harm, or you have lack of access to something. That's why I said I'm looking for those. I'm looking for those triggers of saying, like, because this is the majority, then a certain people are being oppressed. And that makes sense to me that would be the action where you want to protest and stuff like that. But this is turned into a religious war. You are baiting. You are rage baiting for religious hate.
Now, what you think this is right here? This from Lovely Lynch. Let me show you some more hate to put up here. But you don't see that. Lovely Lynch, I guess you don't see this. You see that?
Which one? Hold on, wait, I'm back.
It's on the screen.
I got you. It's just Hispanics running from socialism and communism. They turn around and demand we take care of them. Who is we? You mean
I don't know, but this what you
Lovely Lynch. Who is we?
But this what you don't have no questions about. But it's all right to go send money overseas. You wasn't mad at 40 million going to Argentina. You ain't mad when you sending money over here to fund these other countries up. We paying other people's salaries. They don't tell you that, do they? They paying for other countries that have universal health care. But this is they don't see nothing wrong with that. But you will come right back and it said, let me see this. Lovely Lynch said, if blacks attempt to open their own schools, white liberals will hijack the school. You think the liberals the only ones that was trying to stop blacks? Lovely. Now I know you're not gonna just go through that. I know we're not gonna play this game like the right wing don't play the same game. The conservatives ain't tried to stop it neither. Because I don't think them was just Democrats. It was just all Republicans. I think it was. If you was pissed, but y'all voted, but this what your president done. This what your president 40 billion, but this what he done. Is you pissed about when you hearing that them boats over there in Venezuela that they came and them was Fisher boats that they knocked people down and came back and said, oh, them was drug runners. Was you mad about that?
Lovely Lynch, it sound like you would do good to watch that documentary I talked about, Exterminate All the Brutes. You would love that because it explains the interconnectedness between all these things that you have highlighted. For European settlers, meaning you came over from Britain and all them other spaces that wanted new land because you weren't down with the plan the way you were, this has been the jam to conquer and divide and to take it. And all we do is exacerbate the hate that they're trickling from the top down to keep us divided and keep us confused about where the oppression really is coming from. At the end of the day, people just want to live, in my opinion, right? I'm not saying that these things ain't true, that people get and they take over spaces and now they start becoming the oppressor, right? We know that that's a rhetoric that happens, but like sometimes we gotta check ourselves too to see what we are perpetuating in the conversations and the thoughts that we bringing forth. And some of that comes from the ignorance of not knowing how that America was really built and what they really stand on. Not just that damn Constitution, not the Bill of Rights and the amendments. It's what has America been built on, which is death, destruction, and takeover.
But
And they
if we
use
say
religion
that,
and race to keep the divide amongst the people so that we don't unite collectively. So
but,
that's
but
just, yeah.
yeah, no, I was just looking with like the Mormon state community in Utah. They're not gonna be mad at that because you got to understand. But this is right here says that you see. I mean, Congress did that. What clan, what crew of Congress did that? Was that unanimously, or was that the Democrats, or was that the Republicans? Because Trump could have stopped it. Man, let me see. The Mormons went to Utah to continue to practice polygamy, but they all right with that. See, they all right. And if you can't see, go back, watch Mississippi Burning. See, I done seen this stuff before. We seen this playbook. When they don't want you come to their schools, you got some who be hard dead set on that. They be hard dead set on that. You hear how they say, well, they brought them in to take over you. Who brought them in to take us out the way? Because I'll be honest, I heard when Joe Biden, I was saying it then, that, hey, that was a little harsh when he said you need to hit your wagon to the Latinos. People forgot when he told that to the blacks. Joe Biden, he was sitting down with Al Sharpton and them. I mean, we can even say on the Latinos, didn't they sit up there and say? But see, I just think the rhetoric. Oh, you said divine they.
Who was that on? Was that for us? Because I just said
I think he was talking to me. When I was defining they, I was talking about the rich people who bringing them in. How did they get here to this country? A lot of the rich people, who you think working them jobs? They ain't mad at the corporations for hiring these people, are they? And I'm talking about also, they say the problem is the blacks. Oh, wow. Ooh, you see this right here, said the problem is the black sellout. I think the problem is that the same ones that same mind state ain't changed from the 1800s to now. It hasn't changed. That's why I can go put up that what Lyndon Johnson said. That's why you can see the government was shut down. Had you pick a choice. But you know, it was the Democrats. The Republicans, y'all in control. You control all three houses. They could have fixed the Affordable Care Act. The Republicans are the ones that stripped everything when Obama was president. It just seemed a disrespect. When Obama was president, we had way more people. He was the most disrespected president that it was. They keep forgetting this stuff that's going on, but we not seeing who bringing them in. That's what I want to know. Who is the Democrat? Who is these so-called liberals? Who are the liberals?
Plants.
But you right about that, Lovely Lynch. The blacks might be selling out, but I can tell you, the elite class sticking together because what's going on is, like I say, just go back and watch it. I mean, just like Flint, they want to come back in. These people coming back, he wasn't a real black. You define the black man for me then, Lovely Lynch. Define it. Define the black man for me. Please define that for me.
What's the old definition according to the Constitution or one of them legal documents? If you got any one drop of Negro blood in you, is
what are you?
Blooded nigga. Excuse me, Negro.
I'm just saying, are you serious? But I love your take on this. The liberals are the rich, but you know she ain't. You know that they say the liberals are the rich, but ain't no conservatives. The conservatives not poor.
No, they're
not poor. Say the liberal. But I understand now why Lyndon LBJ said what he said. Long as you can keep a poor white person think he better than somebody to look down on. I get it.
Maria Carter. That's you know what? Mick, put that up.
Which one?
Cousin Carter put it up. And she said, where the hell are the African Caucasians that were brought here because they were being oppressed? Now listen.
They ain't mad at that.
I ain't heard no mention of them, and they ain't been going back. I think a few of them came up here in D.C., but I know that there was a couple that got arrested from that little band of jam that came over here because they was running a scam or something like that, you know. Don't believe me, believe what you read. So look it up.
Right. When what's gang, that's just like this. When you see them say, what is they called? The Afrikaans say this they land. When did y'all get there? They know a date when y'all came. Then if y'all get mad at them for wanting their stuff back, it's crazy.
Sure can.
Listen, they not mad. They mad at. They said the conservative anti-establishment are not anti-black. But when you change them rules, then it make me think different. You know what I'm saying? We still on the books as 3/5. What type of mind state was that? We still on the books every 25 years. They got to ratify. We can keep vote. And this is what I didn't like when I heard we wrote something for you to be free. But when we come up, we couldn't be free.
Because you were considered a man. You were considered cattle and property.
Tell me why the Republicans want to take slavery out the books. I know they ain't the only ones. I know there's other ones who want it on there. They don't want that history to be said. They don't want. I never seen no accountability to be. It's just, this is a no accountability.
But they don't want you to know the history, and they also don't want you to have the keys on how to fight them and be aware of the practices because they don't want to have to rewrite the book. They just want to keep it rolling because it's been working for them for so long. But when people can study and people can learn how to protect themselves in advance, it make it harder to take over those people.
Did you see this trope? It said, if black people won't stand up and hold people accountable, what can we do? What do you think blacks been doing?
What have we been doing this whole time?
You think blacks just been sitting down on their hands? Haven't you seen people get knocked down?
Hey, Nick.
You want the history lesson?
Oh, Otis, let me say this.
Come on with it.
Yogi G got to go out here and be with the people in the community. I ain't new to this and I don't talk about it. I do this. So I got to go and meet the people in my community of these DC streets so we can talk about how not to get got in this 2026 election and beyond. So I just wanted to say thank you for giving me a chance to be off the Chitlin circuit once more with you, old Otis. And y'all make sure if you haven't done so, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. They won't know you're here, but we do. Because the views ain't matching the likes. I ain't even checking, but I'm going to speak it for in existence. Hit that goddamn like button and make sure you share it. Don't be selfish. And I'll see y'all good people in the chat. Because that's where I like to be at. In the
Facts.
Chat. Yeah. Peace to you, Otis. I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, you'll see me on Friday. Friday morning. I might need y'all tomorrow morning. Who knows?
Call in advance, Otis. I know we in Death Row Records with Jam and niggas. You got it. Like, oops, excuse me, my bad. I got
good. Shout out to Yogi G in the 202 for stepping in today. You heard? Let me see. I seen some of this. It says the second a white liberal shows up with a check, they use a Negro like Brandon Johnson to give them a good word salad. You know, you act like shit. Have you seen the Republicans, fella? You want me to pull up that girl that was running in Virginia, was running MAGA that lost? So don't act like the other side don't have it. Have you heard of a Clarence Thomas? I guess you missed Clarence Thomas, huh? Hey, is this what we doing? Man, listen, let me tell you something. Me and my cousins had this conversation every morning when me and him be talking about it. We be like, but see, that's how life was set up. Mick, I was called a buster because I had a 9-to-5 and didn't sell drugs back in the day. Shit, I call you a G. You found a way to get it right. You didn't have to go out there and do that. And I ain't knocking nobody who did hustle. I mean, it just is what it is. But then nobody probably lead them in the right way and say, brother, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, Yogi out there, Obama hands were tied. He did an inkling of anything Trump has done. Hey, Obama would have been gone. But you see, And they still won't say Obama is an American. If his mama was an American and his daddy was a Kenyan, he was born here, he was an American. Oh, don't America own Hawaii? This is like the silly stuff that we go through. It says Malcolm said before he endures any black person, he must see who they run with. That's where I'm at with it right now, Mark. I mean, Alan, my bad. That's how I'm with it. And that's when, but guess who supported them? Some Republicans. Have you heard of Shel Neely? Why you mentioned Chicago and Clarence Flint got his own, and throw Ed Taylor for good measure? Come on, y'all. Wow. He said, because I want to do it on a national level. Y'all see enough here what's going on. I just wanted to show up top. Hell, even some of the ones you got in there. Look at the Congressional Black Caucus. What have they really done? You had the women speaking up. Look at Hakeem Jeffries. But and Chuck Schumer, how they didn't want to, fires bag Mondani. Now you kind of understand where some of that racial rhetoric was coming from. Look how they acted in New York, telling the people you could move. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the stuff that's going on, it's really diabolical. It's really diabolical that I can't believe. But they study in Muslim countries. That's my thing. If you dislike them so much, why are you in their countries? Oh, I forgot. You got resources over there. Like this is some of the like. Oh, hey, lovely Lynch, and that's appreciated. Appreciated you was watching because of everyone. No disrespect. Thank you. I mean, but you know what, Sheila, ain't nobody gonna say none of that. All you gotta do is look at for Flint, a predominantly black city. Could this have been a predominantly white city and all the hell and stuff will break loose, people dying like this, cancer popping up? I mean, but concrete, that's how they felt. They've been feeling like that. But his mother was an American. But they never gonna admit that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the rhetoric. Hey, I got nothing but respect for out there. Because I'm telling you, when Jed came here, Jed did a peaceful protest. Did you see all the hell Jed cost? I'm finna see now how it's finna catch down there with Anthony Hutchinson going down there. Is he finna run into some problems? Because Jed, it was announced this was a peaceful protest. Even Maurice Davis went on his show, said it was a peaceful protest. What's up, Cicero? Thank you for tapping in. I'm just saying, like the rhetoric that we seeing is like it just take me back. It just goes back. That's just much like blacks. You know what I'm saying? This country, you dislike us, but you doing a lot of the stuff that we doing. Down to the culture, the how we dress, our music, you know what I'm saying? The hairstyles. I mean, come on. You can hate some people so much that you'll copy them. Hey, lovely Lynch. I'm not saying right or wrong. She said the reason I flipped red is because my property tax was raised so high I had to get a second job. Then they started dumping illegal aliens in our neighborhoods, telling us we have to take care. Hey, listen, I'm not, but that's just America. Like, what about? I'm just saying when we use and stuff like that. Like, I'm just saying, I get it. I get it. They created, but to me, it's like the rich has created this problem. Go look at MTG. Who you think working at her construction company? Who you think was building, doing all the work at these houses on the West Coast? I get it. Like I say, I get it, but you got to look at your politicians. The Republicans been in power. Do you understand? They called Obama deporter in chief. He deported way more people than Trump. Let's get that. Let's get that facts. deported way more people than Trump. Deported way more. I mean, but you know what, Lovely Lynch, but who let them do it? I don't know. Do the blacks get out and vote? You know what I'm saying, in droves? Well, then if Obama was doing that, he was a Democrat. How did the Republicans get in control and everything go hell? Because everything we can say about Obama, Biden was in there, all this fall on Trump right now. But my only thing is, you know what I'm saying, is they doing that for everybody. I'm talking about not just the people of color, like just the Haitians. I'm talking about they doing it for the Ukraine. Is they doing that for everybody? Is they doing that for everybody? That's my only thing. Make it right for everybody. But like it was just said earlier, ain't nobody saying when it's all white cities. When it's all white, you know what I'm saying? Go down in Detroit. Can you find an African town down in Detroit? You got a Greek town. You got it just, to me, it just seemed like, and I hate to say it, and this where it comes back, like everybody else can have one. Cause I ain't seen you know how they burnt down the black towns now. I mean, that's what I mean. Listen, that's why I call it the money game. Cause I believe them corporations that they wouldn't take them farmers wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be having them people working if they had to pay them what they worth. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're looking at your gardeners. I'll just go with California. I wonder what color the gardeners are. Well, Lovely. The government's been playing a hell of a game. That's the only thing I can tell you. Cheap labor. We don't want to talk about that. I mean, well, listen, AI coming pretty soon, so they're gonna be taking everybody's jobs in these factories in a minute. So then, what they're gonna do? But you're gonna still need people in the field. Well, this is Biden and I mean, so many people take dark money. It's diabolical. Y'all don't think Trump taking dark money right now? Trump ain't shooting deals. Look at all the stuff he done. Hey, Sheila, that's a fact. That's a fact. Racism make money in this country. It's a fact. It seems like you can make money off anything. Being poor, they make money off you. You know what I'm saying? The homeless situation. It's like this whole thing, like I told y'all, it ain't as cold as it was yesterday, but it's cold. Yeah, and I'm like I told y'all, I still seen people walking the streets when they letting them out early this morning. I mean, them things that we should be focusing on more. What's going on here? As you can see, Flint infrastructure failing, but that's all through America. The infrastructure failing, but you're sending money overseas. Fix here, and then you can worry about overseas. You know, going over later. I mean, but hey, it is what it is. Even when you put these people in office, you vote for them. Whoever running them gonna have way more say so than you is, and we done seen that here. They doing that. They want to get led out of a crib. Look how hard it was to fight for. Just they looking at. Let me see what Lorna said. Mickey, this is what the police do when there are peaceful protesters. They will send police in regular clothes to stir the pot. Hey, I believe you. I believe you because I did have a video I wanted to play. But what is they gonna do? That's my thing. What is they gonna do? I'm gonna put this up here because I don't. And I had to take this from. I'm gonna put. No. I don't want that. I don't want that right there. Let's come back. Let's get back here. Let's go here. Let's go here. I got something I wanted to play. I'm gonna kind of end it with this. But what's gonna happen? Let me see. Let me go see what's gonna happen, family. Let me go put. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I gotta find it. Okay. Oh, I got it for you. I gotta take it from over here. Let me go here and get it. Let me get this right because I don't want people. Let me get it. Let me get it. I just had it. I can't believe I lost it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me go on this page. I'll find it. Y'all can see. I don't want to say people saying we not transparent. See what happened. I was just watching. Let's go here. Because y'all gonna really see that the game is being played, but don't nobody want to say nothing. Oh, here it go. Here it go. I was waiting to find this joker right here. I got people to think like I wouldn't put it up here. But this is some of the stuff that we going through. Hold on, let me bring this down. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. But here it go, family. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go right here. I got it. DC pipe bomber is a cop identified. Okay, well, y'all ready to listen to this, family? Let me play this for y'all. But what can we do? And I got this from Jimmy Dore. Y'all want to go watch it, you can. I'm just going to put this up for y'all.
Cop planting the bomb. She's going to throw a hand signal to the cops. Watch her hand. There you go. Hand goes up, throws a signal.
I'm on my way.
Throws a signal. Get a load of this. So you remember there was a pipe bomb on January 6th? That was a big deal. And there was video of the person planting it. And so it just lets you know that January 6th was a psyop from beginning to end. So this was planned by the FBI. And it was, and I'm sure top Democrats, Nancy Pelosi. And
Shut up.
So this was
Shut up.
this was your own government turning on its own people and setting them up. That's what this was. Believe me, if they wanted to, anyway, that's why they never show you the full picture of January 6th either, all the people that were there. If they wanted to overtake the Capitol, they could have. They didn't. Anyway, now this is from Blaze Media. That's Glenn Beck's media. They figured out who the pipe bomber was.
Unbelievable.
They say this is her. It's a DC cop, former Capitol Police officer, a forensic match for January 6th pipe bomber.
No.
Of course. Did I suspected it was a cop? I totally suspected it was a cop. Just like the cops that were dressed up as MAGA supporters inside the Capitol before the riot even started. Forensic analysis of a female former U.S. Capitol Police officer's gait is a 94 to 98% match to the unique stride of the long-sought January 6th pipe bomb suspect. That's according to a Blaze News Media investigation, and it's confirmed by several intelligence sources. A source close to the congressional investigation on January 6th additionally told Blaze News Media Blaze News evidence has emerged recently that pointed toward law enforcement possibly being involved in the planting of the pipe bombs. A software algorithm that analyzes walking parameters, including flexion, which is your knee bend, hip extension, speed, step length, cadence, and variance, rated Shawnee Ray Kirchhoff, 31, of Alexandria, Virginia, as a 94% match to the bomb suspect shown on a video from January 5th, 2021. The veteran analyst who ran the analysis for Blaze News said that based on visual observations the program can struggle with, he personally pegged the match at closer to 98%. Kirchhoff, who was a Capitol Police officer for 4.5 years, left the department in mid-2021
Oh boy.
for a security detail at the CIA.
Oh, go figure.
So she got a nice promotion for doing that. CIA spokeswoman Liz Lyon stated that the subject worked in campus security. Kirchhoff's residence in Alexandria, Virginia, appeared to be under the watch of law enforcement officers on Friday night. Blaze news editor-in-chief Christopher Bedford was pulled over by local police after stopping to observe the home. He was then allowed to leave. The FBI, which failed to solve the case in nearly 5 years of investigation, but indicated that it was closing in after Blaze News brought its investigation to intelligence sources, was feet from the Falls Church address of the pipe bomb suspect days after January 6th, according to the Blaze News investigation. Oh, yeah. So it's a lady planting the bomb. Now, there's a girl boss.
Makes
Am
me
I
so
right?
proud.
That's a girl's boss. Not only is she a cop, she's also a terrorist and a federal agent. You go, girl. Former FBI Special Agent Kyle Seraphin realized Friday that he was doing surveillance next door to the woman now suspected of being the January 6th pipe bomber. The FBI put us one door away from the pipe bomber within days of January 6th, and we were deliberately pulled away for no logical or logically investigative reason, Seraphin told Blaze News on Friday. And everything about that tells me that they were involved.
Well, my bad, family. That's why I wanted to just show it. Like when you seeing these things protest, it was no different. I'm not saying right is right. Like I don't give them no break, no pass for what they did because you still storming. To me, it's like you following like the Jim Jones. Y'all let a person up top convince y'all to go do this or whatever they wanted to do. You still had no right to storm in that. I don't care if they was, but them just showed that y'all could be easily led astray. And the point I'm making that for, when you be having these things like this, you don't know who they might bring in to set things up for you. That's why I don't really like being in them crowds like that, because you don't know what type of game. That's just like when they was having the things out in California. How did a platelet of bricks show up? If you know that all these with them big ones, when they did doing destructive, how do all this stuff show up? I mean, you know what, shooting AT, you right. That's what I'm saying, man. How can you win when you dealing with these type of characters? That they would cause the stuff to go bad. They would let you do and will let you set yourself up and get jammed up, then lock you up. I mean, but they know what's going on. It's just, to me, all this stuff that they was doing, it's like it's something deeper behind it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We'll never get it to then. It'll be 30 years later, they'll break up. We won't even know if it was a coup pulled off. You get this stuff later on. You will find out, that there was a coup that was going on. Like, I mean, it's all this extra stuff going on. It's just that they convince the people it's other fights. Like, I'm not, Anthony, I would love to have a sit down and bring you on and trying to understand the fight that you having, and do you understand this goes back to, well, you can see what people be like, this racism, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would love to sit down and have a conversation. If it ain't got to be me, you know what I'm saying? It could be Winters. I would love to sit down and see. And then I want to see how the people going to react down there. I want to see, because I know how they put the police. This mayor, when Jed came, he put a special force on them, on his ass. I want to see. Because, you know, when you come and saying this, how the Dearborn they do, I want to see how they're going to treat Anthony Hudson. As his people going to come down there, they're going to be pulling people out. Because we said it was a peaceful protest here. I just want to see if it go off with no hit the police, then we got to look at it different. And we can't say the Dearborn, you know what I'm saying, this how they treat people. Because now they finna be coming through the neighborhood where these individuals live at, causing ruckus. I'm just saying, I want to see. Is they gonna be able to walk through, cause all the ruckus they want to do, and nobody get arrested? I just want to see. Cause I thought the Trump administration, they was coming down on protesters. They want to lock people up. You know, they didn't want people to protest in America. Or is it things that they for you can protest on? I'm just saying. I need to figure it out. You got to enlighten me, because if not, I'm gonna go back. Like I say, go back, watch Gangs in New York. Go watch the Mississippi Burning. Go watch Rosewood. Go watch all them shows, and then because it's giving me the eerie chills of the same situation. They just can't come out and say this, but you know, the old book, they'd be like the Colored, the Negro. You can write them in the papers. Just go back and look and see if we not waiting to get was like we coming back to that same situation again. Then when I hear we want to go back to the old days, but when you can call a person an N-word and didn't mean nothing, when you had all to say so. I'm just saying, when we say let's go back, show me where in history where the black man wasn't getting mistreated in this thing called America. We seen with Jerry Jones how he was in this youth. Them the days you want to go back to? Because it wasn't, remember, they was up there protesting about a black going to their school. Peace, family. I'll see y'all later on. Let me get up out of here.